Hello world, welcome to my channel, Proteus Augustus. I'm an artist, scientist, and American Constitutionist. Today is August 12th, 2020. I took the National Forest access road, and the thing about these are sometimes you have to go through a lot of personal property before you get into the forest. So I got to mile 10, maybe mile 9 before I didn't see any more houses up in the trees. But this is San Isabel. It's approximately 200 miles northwest of where I saw that puma. And you can see it's much more wooded because I'm up more north. It's cooler, and I'm more on the west side and in the interior of the peaks, and that's where a lot of rain falls. The interesting thing is if you look at the demarcation line here between the deciduous birch line, and that line comes all the way over here, and if I go any further the screen will black out because the sun is coming up behind me. But anyways, I rotate back down. Now you could see the conifers, okay? And that's really interesting. And then you could see like some birch over here, and then you could see some, conifer mixed in here, okay? But this whole birch line, when those leaves fall off, that's another line of sight. Over there on those little rolling hills where you could see bare spots where the elk may come through or other game, somewhat like this here. If something came in through here, I can blind my car. And later on in the day when the sun shifts, I'll show you what's behind me. But right now I'm gearing up to go for a little trot in here. I just have to be careful. But I've been in this forest since yesterday evening or late afternoon. I've been in this area for about, I don't know, a couple of hours. I was on the other side of this ridge. And that's the other thing. I'll talk about the architecture of this landscape when the sun gets higher so the screen don't black out. But yeah, this is serious territory, decision making again. But you see, I'm gonna go in here because I got little spots of cover and I can get eyeballs through the meadow. Okay, and then I'd rather look over here than go in here. See, that's pretty dense in there. Right now I don't want to deal with that. So I'll probably go down here, see how it rolls down in there. Okay, so getting ready to gear up. Until next clip. Hello world, welcome to my channel, Proteus Augustus. I'm an artist, scientist, and American Constitutionist. I'm down where I said I would take those rolling hills, and I came upon this scat, the freshest and closest I've been to an animal so far. Kind of small. Does not look like elk. more like mule deer maybe. But anyways, if you could, it's hard to see, but right here, right through there, I'm sorry, right through here, you can see how the grass is just bent a little. He ran in there. At least that's the best I can tell. He could have came from that way, but it doesn't look that way because when the sun comes out stronger, you can see the reflection on the side of the leaves coming at me. If he was coming this way, the reflection would be facing the other direction. So I know that the grass went that way. Of course, I might go in there. I don't know. Things seem to be pretty calm. I do have equipment. No projectiles. But anyways, came from over there, right? And over there, right there across, again, private property. I hit the 11th mile marker up there, and my car is over there on the trail. And so this guy's got private property over here he's hunting on, because he put elk horns and all that out there, you know. Really nice spot he's got over there. But this over here, this is all national forest. So I could go up in there and see what's over that ridge. I think I'm going to follow this trail and see if I can get my glassware on them. Till next clip. Hello world, me again. That trail led right in through here and brings you to this little dry stream bed. Right through there, you can see the trail goes right through here. Okay, if you come over here, right, you see this trail here. It's hard to see. Right where this rock is, it goes right up through there, and then it goes up along the side of that, and then goes right up that little mountain there. If you're standing outside over here, you can see how the trail goes up. I'm not seeing any fresh, I mean, that animal wasn't very big. It's treading very lightly. I'm not seeing any prints. It's, if it was an elk, man, those guys dig in pretty good. Well, it could have been, I mean, a yearling even would have made some prints in this, I would think. It's pretty solid. You know, maybe not. Anyways. Hear that? All kinds of birds, like an aviary. I mean, they had me before I even got to the tree line, and they're just chirping away. So, you know, any animals in there, they live here. They know, hey, something's coming. And they probably know based on the chirp. These animals, this is their environment. You know, but you can't beat the birds. They got good eyes, and they got a big mouth. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to explore this little dry creek bed here. I think I'm going to take this path right here, see if I see any marks. If not, I'll take it from there. Okay, so I'm going to pick this path right here. Because if you want to go up the one behind me, that crap was not, it was like 3 drops going in one direction this way. Okay, so if you look at it mathematically, if he was going that way, them 3 drops would have went like that, right? You know, that's how you can apply math, right, in different ways. Okay, till next clip. Hello world, me again, 812. Can't seem to get a bead on that animal. Crap's good, but tracks are better. Crap only drops in one spot, so. But it was fresh and it was wet. And if I had a thermometer, I could have measured the temperature. I ain't sticking my finger in the damn thing. Anyways, came to this little clearing here. The sun's coming up behind me from the east, southeast, or at this point. I got this little clearing here. I'm gonna sit here and see if anything wants to come by. You know, maybe sit in there and get a little cover. But you got this little trail going up here, up there. See, I'll check that out a little later. But right now, I'm gonna just sit tight, have me a couple of oatmeal and raisin cookies, and be quiet. See what happens. Okay, till next clip. Hello world, me again, 812. Came upon that. Now that's a big animal. That's an elk. It looks like he might have some digestive problems though. I mean, it's very wet. The flies are on it right now. So then, you look at this, and you can see what direction he's going in, right here. He's going that way. And then over here, see? More. Right here. Yeah, it's pretty loose, people. Maybe you got a bug or something. You know, but that's fresh. I mean, it's wet. The bugs are on it, and you know, I'm getting direction on tracks. You know, it seems like, you know, he's going this way. You know. That right there, right here, looks like he's going that way. Oh, could have been a back and forth scenario. This is what you deal with. Could have went down and then came up. But I've been down that other area. I haven't seen him, so I think he went up there. And I'm about at my limit at the moment. You know, of course, when I'm hunting, I'm not going to be moving around a whole lot. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing now, trying to find spots where I can just hunker, observe, and then move to another spot. Right? My car's over there. I was over in here. Okay. Saw a butchered animal. You know, the bone remains. It was a human because he used a saw on it. You know, the bone that was there. But anyway, so over on that side and then down over up in here, there's all kinds of action here. You know, I mean, it's so over there now you can get a good look at the birch tree line, right? And I'm right here. I'm in all of these conifers. Real interesting how that happened, but it is what it is. You know, of course, is when you look at it, like I said before, you get the mix, you get the demarcations, and then you get the mixture. you know, proliferous winds and so forth. I think a guy on an ATV is coming down the main trail. Alright, still got a lot of day left. Till next clip. Hello world, me again. 8:12. I'm back at my car, in my spot. This is a nice little camping spot. You know, of course, I don't really do fires, but I mean, a couple of sternos, that's all it takes, people. You don't need to light a fire. We have modern chemistry that we can call on to do what we need. Of course, people like the ambiance, and fire makes them feel primitive, I suppose. Anyways, the sun is up above me, so I said I'd show the back end. Here's the birch line. They're saying that this road ends 2 miles up. I didn't walk up to that sign, but it, you know, it's telling me it's advising not to take my car up there. But look at that line of sight up there. The way they landscaped this whole area. This is 3 roads. That goes up there, and you could jump off. And then you can jump off here. And then you can drive farther. I think that I've seen enough here because animals over there going back and forth, big one. Animals over there, plenty of hiding spots. You know, I don't think I need to go in any deeper. You know, if I have more time, I'm gonna come back and maybe go in a little deeper, but they make you come in pretty deep to get to this access. So I'm at mile 11's just around that corner, so mile 12's probably just around that corner. And I gotta creep, you know, first gear, because, you know, there's no need in beating up on the vehicle. I could go fast, but rocks fly. Anyways, so yeah, the landscaping is excellent because I believe there was trees here before. You know, I suppose that, you know, I mean, even looking at the competition like up there between the deciduous and the conifers, right? That's competition. So when they came in here, they did a decent job. This is probably the best access road I've been on so far. Main road. Problem is they built it up so high that some of the spots you can't get in. You know, my car can't because they're up like 8 inches in some spots. But you know, this is a nice spot. So you got all of this area, all up in here, all where I was. It's awesome. They clean. So, you know, the animals like will track up, come across. You got all kinds of cover. Pick your spot. You know? Okay. I think I'm going to do more today, but I'm going to jump off it to another spot. So this might be broken up into 2 videos. I don't know. Till next time, think free and be free. Hello world, welcome to my channel, Proteus Augustus. I'm an artist, scientist, and American Constitutionist. Today is August 12, 2020. I moved on from the San Isabel, got myself some nutrients for a couple of days. And now I'm in the Uncompahgre part of the National Forest. It's I'm working my way back down to the San Juan from the north. I don't know how many other spots there's gonna be, but I'll be here for the evening. You know, get up early in the morning, see who's walking around. You know, very biodiverse area. You gotta drive about 25 miles into the forest to get to the public land area like this. Some cows running around here, so that's private property. I don't know enough to know if the cows have anything of a deterrent for the other animals. I wouldn't think so. But there's supposed to be bears up here. There's warnings of that. And you know, hey, I bet they take a calf or two. But those private property owners are letting their cows out onto the national forest. Anyways, nice area, definitely water. I think that in the last place I was today, when I was showing you that elk scat and the other scat, the small stuff, there may be a little lake or something up there on the top of that hill. That's something I'm going to have to check out before. Those animals might have been coming down the mountain after getting some nourishment. But anyways, let me give you a little look about where I'm at right now. And pretty much got the this lower quadrant of the national, well, the lower half of the national forest pretty much scouted out. I mean, of course, there's millions of acres, but I only have so much access, and hey, how many spots can I be in? I got plenty of years left, hopefully. I can get my building built, and then this is going to be my lifestyle. But I mean, for this year so far, I got some nice hunting spots. The fishing will probably pick up. I just, you know, I'm not a big camper, you know. I mean, I got dry goods. I'm not interested in. If I catch a fish, I'll let it go. But right now, scouting is the thing. There's no fish in this water. Not yet, anyway. There's a little pond here. I'll show you in a second. Probably going to, you know, maybe go in there and. It's really not that hot up in the mountains, so it's not a matter of cooling off. It's just recreation. I mean, down in Pueblo, it's probably about 100 right now. So after I got my car fixed yesterday, I headed up here because this is a natural air conditioner. You know what I'm saying? And in the wintertime, if it gets too cold, I can always come out of the mountains, go down to New Mexico, go to Vegas or whatever. You know, so you can really control the climate that you're in as long as you're free to move around. You know? So anyways, you know, you see me looking around, it's like you gotta look at, you gotta check your back, you know what I mean? I'm facing the stream, you know, you gotta watch your back. Why would I want to put my back that way, right? Something coming down looking for water and says, oh, look at this thing, what is it, you know? I'm hungry. So, and then, of course, the water is between me and that side. And it's not easy to navigate, you know, the bank. So always want to put yourself in a good position. If you can't get your eyeballs all the way around like an owl, you got to constantly look to be safe. Okay? Now, just listen. Jeez, I could probably record one of those calming, you know, recordings, you know, make money selling it to people listening to running water. But I mean, hey, Water don't sound any different running here than anywhere else, right? Alright, well, just wanted to I'll give you a little bit of pan. See if I can manage to turn this thing around this time. It won't, so I gotta stop. Okay, I had to start it again. I don't know why that menu wasn't coming up to let me turn it around, but it is what it is. So, nice little mountaintop feature. We got the drainage stream, right? That's basically what I'm looking at right now. Oh, excuse me. My crippled butt almost fell over. I already dumped myself a couple of times, but I'm still here, people. Hey, you know, ain't a young buck. Anyways, gotta go back up through there. Okay, that's up where my vehicle is, and then I'm running out of storage, so you know, I don't know how much more I'll get today. But anyways, nice little pool right there. It's about 4 feet deep if you were really hot. Till next time, think free and be free.